Hi, welcome to Peaches Teaches, the show where I teach everyone tuning in each episode how to do just about anything. This episode will be hairstyling. What we're really going to be doing this episode is styling a wig or your own hair to look like Princess Fiona from Shrek. I had to do like the dumbest but still cool idea for a hairstyling episode, so that's what this is going to be. Every year since I've started drag, I have wanted to be Princess Fiona as a ogre, like green. For this Peaches Teaches, you're going to need a styrofoam wig head, some hairspray. Aquanet is my favorite brand. Brushes, I have two here. I have this one here. The copper plate reduces static, or so it says. And this is an actual wig brush. It looks like an egg. They could have put a handle on it to make it easier to use, but well, I'm not gonna go there. It doesn't have the balls on the bristles of the brush because that's what's meant for a wig, so it doesn't rip out the hair. Speaking of wigs, this is flat as fuck. And the reason being is because I was going to wear it to a Coyote Ugly theme night, my Piper Perabo styled wig, and I was just gonna wear it like this. And when I decided to wear it with this video, it was 15 minutes before filming, so that's why it's not styled or anything. But this isn't the wig that we're focusing on today. I'm all over, oh my gosh. I'm causing chaos. I don't even know where I left off. You're going to need a teasing comb, a butterfly hair clip, and of course a hair tie, and your auburn and an auburn red wig. So going through all this trouble stacking up shit to make this visible on camera, I grabbed this box to use, and it has my favorite pair of heels in it, so I just have to show these off for a second. Oh my god, I just want to film this and I can't. Oh my god. Help. Help me. Help. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the wig is just out of frame. This is as good. This is as good as I could get it. I might leave footage in of me trying to fucking get this set up. I'm like not even sitting in a chair anymore. I'm like crouching on the floor. This is my room, by the way. I didn't know where else to film this. I didn't want to film it in my kitchen, and I didn't want to film it in my living room because I wanted to be able to avoid people if there was a knock at the door. So, so let's get started with our Princess Fiona wig. So, you pinned your lace to the wig. If it even if your wig doesn't have lace, you're gonna want to pin it to the styrofoam wig head or whatever kind of wig head you're using. Normally you would use like a fabric or I think they have tape for it that you put over the lace before you put pins in it to distract from how large Princess Fiona's face is. Relatable girl. She has two like large, I want to say puffs of hair going back into the braid. It has nothing to do with like the way her tiara is like this big and it like just sits right in the like very center of her head, bitch. Like it's probably on like a bobby pin or some brat, like a dollar store crown. No shame, you just know Princess Fiona would be that bitch of all of them. She don't give a fuck, a crown is a crown. So what you're gonna do is grab some hair from the front of the wig for those puffs. So this is about as much hair as you want to get from one of the front parts. What you're going to do is take the same amount of hair from the opposite side of the wig and then use your butterfly clip to clip them together in the front out of the way. I like to use the actual wig brush on the top portion of the wig, and then I like to use a brush to get out any knots from the bottom only. So just go ahead and brush her out. So you have your wig and your brush, so you have your wig brushed out and your poofs up front separated. So now what you're going to do temporarily is to throw the part that you just brushed out into a ponytail while we work on the front 2 puffs. You could tell the back of the wig was brushed out, like look at this shit. So what you're gonna do is brush out these puffs. I was gonna break out a straightener, but I'm not gonna make anybody bust out a straightener, and I'm not gonna make anybody go get a straightener that doesn't have one. This, you don't need nothing for this. My steamer just broke too, so I'm kind of like screwed when it comes to hair. I'm giving up on using the little egg for this video. I'm just not a fan of it. If you were to use the proper way to secure the wig, you wouldn't have the pins coming out. As of late, I just haven't been like putting a pin down here, but you want to, especially when you're like doing a pulled back style. This really is not the way you should be pinning your wig. It is going to, it has the chance of tearing the lace, which you do not want. You would probably have to end up replacing the wig. I have never torn lace on my wigs. I haven't. This is too hot. It is hotter than cooking. How is it hotter than cooking? The universe is really into fucking with me today. Separate your front part where your poofs are gonna be. Try your best to get this shit out of the way. Okay, because we just want to work on this right now. What you want to do is get your hairspray and give it a little spray there. To be honest, I try not to use hairspray that much. The way I like to tease, I sort of I pull hair down, and before I let go, before I completely remove the comb out of it, I'm back up getting more. Work slow, and we'll start from the very, very, very bottom. I'm taking my comb and just smoothing anything out on the very top that seems too rough. Because what I'm gonna do with this is go back into the braid with it like so. I want it to look natural. I don't want it to look like they're just placed on her head. Like, this is going to be sort of a braid that comes around to the front, because this is pretty much just going to be a look. I can't go out anywhere in it, obviously, so it's just going to be a fun look to do while you're home. So take a bobby pin and hold this in place for now while you match the other side to this one. Okay, we're separating them into 2. Brush it out because this side got a little tangled. And remember, this is separated. It's not all the hair that we saved from the front. Spray it with some hairspray. Get your teasing comb and tease. For the very front of the hair, you do not want to put any tease in the front, just behind the hair. For this part, this is the part you can tease front and back, because we just want it to be voluptuous to hold the bumps of hair. I don't know what she's trying to call them, but okay, so that's teased out, cute. Now we're gonna work on the rest of it, the part that puts the volume in it. I don't know what I was thinking with this hair. It is so hot. I lost the teasing comb. Just gently comb out any rough spots along the surface. It is extremely hard to pick a favorite Shrek movie, but if I had to pick one, I would maybe say the third. No. My favorite Shrek movie is the third one because I like how all the princesses get together at the end. I also love how like the like manly princess like used her leg to like distract the guards. That was kind of funny. And of course the Snow White part. That is like the most iconic part of that whole movie. They need to have a movie called like Fiona, and it just be based about like Princess Fiona before maybe she was, because like clearly this bitch was doing stuff before this, because she was kicking ass in the fucking woods and she continues to kick ass. Take another bobby pin and just secure that into the wig for now. Okay? Okay, so we don't mess up the front puffs. We are moving on to the back of the wig and the braid ASAP. So from the bottom part of our wig, we've separated it. And now what you're going to do is make 3 separate strands, because we're going to braid this down into this, so it could be even tighter and longer of a braid. So now, take your hair tie. Should have mentioned here to use a hair tie you don't like, because now I'm going to cut that out. The camera died, so I had to go and charge the battery for a little bit. That gave me some time to cool down. I got very hot and very uncomfortable. It was very hard to braid this hair while it was curled, so I really recommend straightening it first. I know I said I didn't want to have to make anybody get a straightener if they didn't have one, but if you're used to braiding curly hair, you will be able to do this very easily. What I'm going to do, because I don't like the clunky rubber band at the bottom, I'm going to put orange rubber bands. I'm going to try this on now because, let's be honest, she's a little messy. Let's just be lucky nobody can go anywhere right now. And no, let's not. It's not like you can wear this out anywhere right now, so it's pretty much just gonna be for the look. I just wanted to do something fun. I really fucking love Princess Fiona. I am going to try this on before the end of the video. I'm gonna be sitting in my chair, being comfortable. We're gonna chat a little bit just because I feel like I didn't give you guys enough in this video. I can't wait to get this wig off because it's not styled and it is really hot. I just wanted to mention my mole is because I got mascara on my cheeks, so. But I'm cute with a mole. So after you cut this hair tie out, use one that you don't want for that. You just want to have it like this. I have mine guided to the left slightly, not by much. Like I said, the back part doesn't really have to look that good. We're doing this for fun. If you want to spend about 20 minutes longer on this, you can get the whole thing looking nice. But like I said, we're not going nowhere right now. So I'm gonna try this on, okay? So before I even try this wig on, I'm going to give it 3.5 peaches with the seed left in the half of the peach. I don't know what that means, but I just felt like saying it. The seed in the pot, I don't know. So let's try it on. Okay, it's clipped to my hair. Ow, okay. This has been locked away now for 6 hours. So I just needed to let it breathe before I put it away again. I'm so mad at myself. I could have sat in a chair the whole time I fucking styled that. This would have been so much more entertaining and better quality for you guys. I am so sorry. That really pisses me off. Like, I thought it's because I was styling a wig. Now I realize it's because I was on the fucking ground on my knees, which are, they look like a crumpled up bag of chips right now. Like, girl. Remove your pins from the wig and place it on your head. My camera is blinking red. I'm gonna try to rush. No. No, ma'am. So this was so bad at first. This is doable, but y'all, I am so sorry, but we're gonna keep doing this. This is the other hairstyle I was going to do. So either way, it was gonna be a stupid hairstyle. I can't wait to see myself painted green with this on. I'm low-key into it, but that braid does not move. So, things we learned in this episode. Straighten the hair. I always use the repair setting on my straightener, so any wig I've used it on, it really heals the hair, even though it's synthetic hair. I should have used it on this first because this hair, even though it was really good for teasing, it is not malleable in any way now. This is Princess Fiona, okay? Once she turns into an ogre, her braid's gonna be this short anyways. I give this wig 3.5 peaches because you could kind of see some of my hair here, which I'm gonna fix afterwards. And like I said, I made a couple of mistakes. This wig though, I can't decide if I like it or not. I also have my contacts in, so I can't tell if I'm seeing all the mistakes or not. I wish I had a tiara. I don't need a crown to know that I'm a queen. Yes, I do. I want a fucking crown. Guess who has a crown? Now that I added the tiara, this is 4 out of 4. This is 4 out of 5 peaches. Okay? I cannot wait to see myself with the green makeup next week. Bitch. Cameron Diaz would be very proud. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I hope you all enjoyed the video though. I hope you were all entertained. I hope you learned something new and want to come back for another episode. Leave a comment down below of a suggestion for an episode of Peaches Teaches you would like to see. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share the video. Thank you. Bye.